Live League Game of the Day. Featuring new1234 as Max versus DJus as Max.
Welcome back to the channel, folks. Semi-original guy here, aka Mr. Cannon from AWBW, bringing you another Live League Game of the Day. Today, folks, we are on a map called Clown Car. This is a quadruple base port in Comp Tower supported matchup. No air units on this map, folks. No air units indeed. But what we do have is new1234 versus DJus here in the Live League. Now, this one was suggested by many people because I was pinged by many people while this game was going on. So we're going to cover it. We're going to cover it, folks. We're going to see what went down between these two players. Both of them are phenomenal players. Extremely good in their crafts. Now, as you can see here, DJus pretty high on the list here. New1234, pretty high on the list here. 10-2 at the moment, folks. So when we take a look at the map, we can see that this is basically a Caustic Finale clone. More or less, folks. More or less. Now, bases are going to have to be acquiring bases. Bases are going to have to get comm towers. Comm towers are going to have to go over here. You're going to have to fight over this line here. You're going to have to fight over this line here, fight over this line here, and fight over this line here. Now, we don't really know exactly where the fighting is going to happen on this map. We have absolutely no idea because you can never really truly predict one of these matches and where the fighting is going to happen. It can literally happen on any one of these lines. So I'm not really going to speculate too much on where the fighting is going to happen. I think the most important thing is just seeing what went down in the Live League today. I think what we're also going to do DJus is going to be the Umber Wilds because he is a monkey. Maybe not a monkey, a baboon, an ape. An ape man. That's what he is. Ooh, ah, ah. That's DJus. Right there, folks. That's what he's all about. He's the monkey man. We're going to make new1234 the Blue Moon Army. That's what we're going to do. So we got the monkeys and we got the blues. You know what? We're not even going to be the blues. We're going to be the asteroids. So we're going to feature two of the new armies today, folks. And that's just the way it is. And you know what else? It's just the way it is. Standard infantry builds, because you got to get the infantry on the field, folks. It is the #1 priority in Advanced Wars by Web. #2 priority in Advanced by Web, folks. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel for all that hot Live League action. Now, DJus, for those of you that don't know, most people probably do know that follow anything advanced with DJus is a content creator over on the YouTube as well. Makes a number of videos and shorts. I'll put a link in the description below where you can check out his channel if you were not already subscribed to Mr. DJus. Wonderful content over there on DJus Productions. Absolutely love it. Now, it is day 3, and DJus is acquiring one of the bases. The bases are being acquired, folks. We're going to be having absolutely devastatingly large amounts of monkeys all over this little map here, folks. Alrighty. So, natural deployment, folks. That's what we got going on. I wouldn't say that there's anything absolutely bizarre about what either of these two players are putting out right now. It looks pretty standard to me. You know, going for the properties in the center. Definitely a crucial to the overall flow of the map here. Neither player really investing any time into getting the comm tower at the moment. Now, obviously, you don't really need to get a comm tower this early because there's not really fighting going on. But, oh, DJus here. DJus, he's making a play. He's making a play, and this is a play. This is one of those plays, folks. One of the plays of all time. Both players have now acquired a tank, which is Max's bread and butter, folks. You got to get tanks on the field when you're playing with Max, but there's something very interesting going on here. DJus making this play right here. Now, this is a very critical play, I believe, because it's going to force New 1234 to make a choice. Obviously, New could go for this safe city right here, or he could go up here for the interrupt. Now, the interrupt would obviously result in the perishment of this fine little slime soldier, because this guy would be able to take the place of this and then fire back down here. And this guy would be feeling absolutely sad. This is what he would look like, folks. He would be a sad blob. Maybe he would even have one of these looks and have a little tongue. And for some reason, he's going to be wearing glasses. Oh! Actually, it kind of looks like a minion. Blobs and minions, folks. Maybe they're one and the same. Who knows? So I'm very curious to see what new 1234 is going to do here. So he could potentially go in and go for the interrupt, or he can go for the two safe properties. One way or another, if he goes up for this interrupt, it's going to... It could possibly delay his comm tower, though. That's one of the issues, because this guy can go up and he can start to cap on the comm tower. This guy goes up and interrupts. This guy might survive with like 6 HP. 6 is enough to go over here and get an interrupt. Meanwhile, D just goes over here, acquires comm tower, attacks. Like, there's so much stuff that can happen here. So much stuff, and I'm very curious to see. So let's just see. I'm gonna stop talking now. New 1234. What kind of a man is he? Is he the kind of man to go up? Nope. He's the kind of man that goes for safety properties. The old safety properties. Now, where is he gonna send his tank? Is the tank gonna go all the way up into the top corner? Is it gonna go mid? Is it gonna go down? We have no idea, folks. Oh, it's going mid. Would you look at that? Who could have expected the tank to go mid? The mid tank, not the medium tank. Just the mid tank. All right. So DiGiorino acquiring some properties here, now sitting at 11k per turn. Going to be 12k actually. 12k is what he's going to be sitting at. He's got 10k in the bank right now, so he's going to be able to buy his tank triple infantry this turn. And then after today, every single turn, he's going to be able to buy tank triple infantry plus save 1k. New 1234, he's going to be able to do the exact same thing, though. He's going to have a little bit more funds by the looks of it here, but D just has gone for the interrupt, folks. He's gone for the interrupt, the uncontested interrupt over here. Very nice. You love to see it. Where is D just going to put the tank? There's the tank. He just put the tank somewhere. It's the tank show, folks. They're going to be seeing a lot more tanks before the end of this game. All right. New 1234 is going for the old port. You got to be getting that port, folks. You know, you could potentially buy a battleship on that port, but if you're playing as Max, I probably wouldn't suggest it. Probably one of the worst buys you could possibly do. But, I mean, at the end of the day, battleship's a battleship. Oh, interesting. All right, so we got ourselves some combat over here. Very curious that New would go in for this attack, because obviously there's a clear here on this infantry, and then there's an attack with this tank directly right here. So it's looking kind of interesting over here. Very curious to see what his thought pattern with this one is, folks. But, you know, New didn't get to the position that he's at right now from just doing willy-nilly plays, folks. Or maybe he did. I don't know. I'm not New 1234. So I don't know what this man is thinking. But he retreats the 4 HP infantry, gets the clear, goes up for the first strike here. Takes a 5-7 trade. Ooh! Big trade right there, folks. Kind of fortunate for the old New to actually counterattack by 3 as well. Sometimes you only counterattack by 2, folks, and that's less than 3. It's actually 1 less than 3 if you want to do the math on that, folks, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so got another tank. Day 8. New 1234, top of the board. He's got 13 properties, 15,000 funds, 1 comm tower. 19 units, 25,700 value worth of units on the field. Deegis, on the other hand, 1,000 funds in the bank, possibly gonna have 15k next turn, but he's got 35,300 value on the field, 21 units, and 1 comm tower. He's feeling pretty good about himself right now. Alrighty, boom. 2 more properties have been acquired by New 1234. He goes up for an attack on the infantry, begins capture of another property, interrupts the infantry. Ooh, interesting. Very interesting. So, That's actually kind of an interesting move right here. So you self-sacrifice the infantry in order to injure this infantry over here going down to 8. So this guy cannot acquire a city in 2 turns. It's going to actually need 3 turns, which actually gives new 1234 a little bit of buffer time over here. So I like the move. I like the move. Self-sacrifice, folks. Slow down your opponent. And then you park a tank on the HQ. That's also very cool. Very cool indeed. All right. So not really too much else going to be going on that turn. A little bit of shifty poos. But that was a big turn. That was a big turn indeed. D just acquires another property sitting at 15,000 funds per turn. It's going to go down for that property down south. Might even get it. You know what? He might get it. He probably might get it. And there's a very good chance that he might probably get it. But we'll find out. All right, another tank. Another tank on the field. Beautiful. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so new 1234. Got ourselves a situation here, folks. We got ourselves a situation. D just has moved in. He's progressed the army. He's looking pretty strong. He's got some strong fronts over here, folks. And no real way to punish the tanks as well. There's 3 tanks over here. This guy's going to be at 9 HP next turn. It's going to be strong. It's going to be strong. New, he's going to have to make something happen. Whether or not he's going to push his tanks down here and start an attack over here. Or maybe he'll push up north and start attacking here since D just had the base skip over here. I don't know. We'll find out. Attacks an infantry. Gets the clear on that infantry. Unfortunately, there's nothing to actually acquire the city. So, it's kind of unfortunate. Kind of unfortunate, folks, but that's okay. All right, not really much else going on. Definitely a shifting maneuver kind of a turn, folks. But new 1234, folks, it's like day 9. It's day 9, folks. Man's down to 3 minutes and 21 seconds on the clock. It's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time, indeed. Now, some people can make the argument, and I actually agree with some people, you know. Some people say that, you know, sometimes it's better to spend a lot of your time in the early game planning out your moves so that you're in a position where you don't really have to try really hard later on. So you can sort of yeet later on because you're already in a winning position. Now, sometimes that can be great. Sometimes it can't. Just depends. Depends on the player. Depends on the situation, folks. Me, personally, I like having time. But you know what? I'm also a little bit of a yeeter. Little bit of a yeeter, folks. So you know what? When the yeet calls, I answer sometimes. All right, that's a tank gone. D just, he lost a tank. He lost a tank. I don't know what he was doing over here. He just moved his units over here for some reason now. And then he lost one of them. Kind of unfortunate. Unfortunate indeed. But, oh, there's another one gone. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Oh, dearest, dearest me. Oh, dear. That's bad. That is bad. That is bad for the Deej. Bad for the Deegerino. He's lost two tanks. He's only got 4 tanks. New 1234's got 8 tanks. Okay, so this is this is one of those situations where you have to start to wonder to yourself, how did I get myself into this situation? New 1234, he's got 8 tanks on the field. 8. Very difficult to come back from a situation where somebody's got 8 tanks on the field and you got 4. But D just, he's a good player. He's a strong player, folks. Pops the max force. He's going to be getting a clear. And there's an attack. And there's an attack right there. 2 attacks back to back right there, folks. Strong attacks indeed. Using the infantry to clear a few units up north. Builds another tank. Tank up north. Tank down south. And it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, folks. He's got 26 units on the field. So despite the fact that he has lost more tanks, he's got more units on the field. It's a little bit lower in the overall funds. New 1234, 17,000 funds per turn right now. He's feeling pretty good about that. Now, is he going to do the retaliation max force? Yes, he is. He's popping the retaliation max force. He's going to go in for that maximum damage. Now, there's there's like one thing. There's one thing that can happen. Well, two things, right? He's got an attack here. He's got an attack here, which automatically will clear this. And then he's got one attack right here. So these two tanks right here are going to suffer massive damage. Absolutely massive damage. Aside from that, I don't know. Maybe he's going to move some infantry around, like do some stuff with them. You know, it's definitely a possibility. Let's see. Ouch. Yeah, there it goes. Oof. Big oof. Big oof right there, folks. Oh, and the tank goes down south. Manages to find a little shift arena, a little spot where he can move in there and do some damage. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Double capping right now. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Deej is making things happen. He's making things happen over here, folks. He's guaranteed to at least get one of those properties unless New goes in with both of the tanks and interrupts. If New uses both of his tanks to interrupt, then he can't get both of the properties, but I mean, he probably won't do that. He'll probably let the properties go. Builds another tank. So despite the fact that new 1234 has actually pushed in pretty deep over here and done some damage, get out of here. He is also fighting into base range. So that can be hard. That can be pretty hard. Gets the interrupt on that port. All right. Day 12. Interrupts one of the properties, attacks the tank. Oh, he's going for the infantry luck rolls and manages to get them. Oh dear, and then he pushes the tanks in a little bit further. Let's go a little bit deeper, folks. All right. Day 12. And we got Stern's team. Beauty. Alrighty, folks. Let's see what he does. Oh, the 1 HP monkey destroys the 1 HP slime. That's what Advance Wars is all about right there, folks. Beautiful stuff. Attacking another tank. Attacking the infantry. Going for an attack on the tank. The tanky boy has been struck down. Gets another first. What the heck? Was that 80% damage? Insanity. Insanity, folks. This power use was very nice. Very nice, strong power use right there, folks. It did so much damage to that tank. All right. That's what I'm talking about. New retaliation. Max force. Let's see what he can do with this one, folks. Gets the clear. Oh, he gets in with the tank up north. Does a double interrupt. But because of the additional defense from the power, both of these attacks are basically even. So that's not actually too bad. That's not too bad for the Deegis. That's pretty bad for the Deegis, though. That is less good. Very less good. Yeah. We don't like to have our bases get crowded. We don't like crowded bases. He's probably gonna do something about this. He's not the kind of guy that likes crowded bases, but he is the kind of guy that likes to cap 2 properties in one turn. So let's see him do that. Gets a oh yeah, okay, the 3 HP gets the clear. Nice. He's gonna do double tank down south. Double tank. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Get those tanks on the field. New is out of time, folks. He's out of time. He's got no time right now. He's got no time to think. He's just got time to act. And that's it. And the one thing that Deej has going for him right now is now he's ahead in properties. I think he might still be behind in tank count. Wait, 10 to 8. Okay, yeah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay. Yeah, he's doing okay. You know what? You might have thought, how can somebody come back from only having 4 tanks versus 8? Well, Deegis is the kind of guy that can come back from 4 tanks versus 8, folks. He knows what he's doing. He's got a plan. The plan involves baboonery and loud monkey noises, and usually it works out for him. That's all you need, folks. Baboonery, loud monkey noises, and a whole lot of faith in yourself, and that's it. All right, it's now day 14. Deegis has had enough of his territory being invaded. Starts to move in, moves the tanks forward. Builds 2 infantry down south, 2 tanks up north. We are switching the location where these tanks are being deployed now, folks. Alright, but new finds another snipe. Takes out 2 more infantry, 3 more infantry, and interrupts another one. 4 infantry down in 1 turn. That is pretty devastating to the overall flow of battle right here. And he moves the units up north. Look at this amazing blob of infantry up north. They are threatening to capture one of the properties right now. But D just has so many tanks down south. It's got so many tanks. But New's got so many tanks. Like, oh my god. Like, how many tanks? 12 tanks. 12 tanks to 10. So D just is in a perpetual state of having 2 less tanks. But he gets the clear on the infantry. Absolutely massive. Holy moly. That might have quite possibly have been a roll there. I believe it probably was. D just is a lucky man. He's a lucky man, folks. Alright. Going for the port capture now. Very nice. It's now day 16. What is New going to do with no time? D just also has no time. Both of these players have absolutely no time. No time left on the clock. Oh, that's a clear. That is another base lock. A northern base lock now, folks. Oh, my lord. Oh, my lordish, goshish, holy moly. Alright, Deej acquires the port. Oh, my god. He's got 21,000 funds per turn. 21,000. That's so many funds. So much money. That's triple tank. Triple tank, folks. That's what we got going on. Alright, gets the easy clear on the base. So New being incredibly aggressive. Incredibly aggressive right now. Oh my god, D just busts out the flippin' classiest unit in Advanced Wars by Web. The classy mutant tank. It's on the field, folks. This is what it's all about. This is what it's about, folks. Being classy. That's what Advanced Wars is all about. Get the classy boys on the field, folks. So, New could potentially buy a medium tank. He could buy a classy boy of his own, but he's going to have to, like, double base skip in order to do so, unless he wants to join some units together. So he's going to pop the power. He's got so many injured tanks. Like, these tanks could easily just be sniped out. Like, super easy. Alright, that medium tank is going to be able to feed. Oh, and New does the base skip. He does the double base skip to get the medium tank on the field. Ah, beautiful. Day 17. Oh, puts it on the road. Ooh. Oh, it doesn't get the luck roll. He doesn't get the luck roll. So putting a medium tank on a road against Max is... I mean, it's not the worst thing, but it is actually fairly risky. It is fairly risky. Now, obviously, in this situation, it would be very bad to go up and do this kind of an attack, folks. But if you're Max and you have 4 tanks, you can potentially attack and take out the medium tank. But it is going to be like a net negative loss for you, like overall, with losing... When you lose like 1 tank for sure, and then the rest of your tanks will take like a lot of damage. But there is the potential for actually taking out the medium tank. So if you're ever in a bind, you can do that attack. I would probably suggest, like, you know, wait for a power or something, but it's a possibility. Oh my god. This medium tank just goes up and just one-shots that tank. Crazy. Alright, day 18. Increment gaming, folks. Increment gaming. Neither of these players are going to be playing at 100% right now. I can tell you that. So if we see any mistakes or anything that looks a little bit fishy along the way, just know that increment gaming will make people do wild and crazy things, and we absolutely love it. That's what it's all about, folks. It's all about wild and crazy things occurring in Advanced Wars by Web Live League. Alright. That medium tank, he's moving, folks. Another medium tank. Oh my god. Daegis! Daegis! He's building the medium tanks. Oh my god! So good. Love it. New 1234. He doesn't have medium tank money right now, folks. He ain't got that medium tank money. But he does have money to buy like two tanks. So he could buy 2 tanks. Oh, he's got some money now. 16,900 money. He bought the medium tank. All right, triple base skip. Triple base skip, medium tank. Join. Beautiful. It's a work of art, folks. It is honestly a work of art. You couldn't really ask for anything better than this. That's what it's all about. All right. Attack tank. Medium moving down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. This medium tank is safe for now. He's safe for now, folks. He is safe. I'm going for the luck rolls and not quite acquiring them. I wonder why he moves the infantry down here. Maybe he... Does he do it for... Okay, so max force allows him to move here, which could interrupt the city if this infantry goes down and attacks it. But then there's... I don't know. All right, let's see. There's an attack on the tank right now. Oh my god, mid-turn max force. He brings that medium tank into the range of the other medium tank, though. New just went for a huge attack. Absolutely huge attack. He builds another medium tank, folks. Another triple base. Oh my god, another triple base skip medium tank. This is great. This is fantastic. I'm liking this. This is good. There's an attack right here. That could happen. He's gonna need power if he's gonna go for that attack, though. I mean, if he doesn't use power and go in for that attack, it's definitely not worth it. You're gonna be fighting from a plane, and you're gonna be fighting this guy. You go in for the attack, you're taking the exact same amount of damage you're doing. Now, if you go in with power, like you're doing a little bit more, but it's still not really worth it. Not worth it. I think New knew that, and that's why he went for the attack. He knew that he knew he wasn't going to be able to go in for the attack. D just definitely going to bust out another flipping medium tank, right? No, he doesn't bust out another medium tank, but he's only got 2 on the field, and there's 3. Oh dear. He's holding on to the power, though. Oh, he gets hit, folks. And he gets base locked again. Oh my god. Like New, he's got all these tanks on the field that have like no hit points, yet they're just out here just causing massive havoc, folks. All right, we got the super. Excuse me. Dejas, he's about to acquire another property. That's going to put him at 22. 22 per turn. Wow. All right, there we go. Can D just get a block? Oh, D just gets a lock. He gets a lock, folks. Or he could interrupt, but if he doesn't interrupt, he gets a lock here. And that's a lock that'll actually hold for a little while. At least 1 turn. Now, is he going to go in for... Ooh, gets the clear. Gets the clear. Medium. Now, is he going to go for the lock? Yeah, he's going for the lock. He's had enough of his base getting locked over here. He's going to lock New's base. Attaboy. Attaboy, Deej. You locked that base. Builds another medium tank, folks. You love it. You love to see it. I'm actually kind of surprised that D just didn't build like the other one, but maybe he didn't have enough money. Did he have enough money? I really want to know. He did have enough money. Technically, he doesn't even really need to buy infantry up here. He could have base locked and he could have bought the Soiled Abomination, folks, but he didn't. He didn't buy it. He didn't give in to temptation. What a lad. What a Chad lad. All right. Unfortunately, this medium tank is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this medium tank is gone. He's gone. He's out of here. It's very sad. It's very unfortunate that this is about to happen. But he doesn't want he doesn't want this to happen, folks. That's what he doesn't want it. Ooh, and it does so much damage. Oh, the second medium tank doesn't go in for the attack. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. It's now day 22, folks. So D just has to hold on for like 8 days. Or 8 turns. Or something like that. He's got to hold out for a little while because he's got the lead. If he can hold on to the lead, property-wise, he's going to be able to win this game. All right. Assaulting the tanks once again, folks. That is going to force New to double tap the tank up north. That is locking his base right now. Is D just going to build the soiled one? He doesn't. Oh my god, what an absolute legend. This man. He could have given in to temptation, folks. He could have busted out the soiled abomination and have needed much soap. But he is staying classy. He is staying absolutely so classy. This man is so clean. He's so clean. It's amazing. New is not even going for the base attack. He's allowing himself to be base locked for another turn so that he can destroy more infantry. That's actually kind of based. That's kind of base, folks. That's a good play. That's a good play. You know what? Who needs base? Who needs a base when you can destroy infantry? Right? That's what it's all about. It's day 23, folks. D just needs to just watch his properties. Can't let his properties be getting out of here. Can't let it get out of control. Gotta keep them locked down. More tanks. I think tanks are a good play at this point. Because he's got so many pesky little tiny tanks. Little incy tiny little boys all over this place. Like, something's got to be done about them. Like, you gotta make them blow up because they're just moving around, interrupting all your infantry. Like that right there. I mean, that guy was at full HP when he attacked, but you know what? Could have been one of the small ones too. It would have been equally as annoying. Oh, the medium tank damage. Crazy. Crazy damage. All right. 23 units is what new 1234 is dealing with right now. He's got 81,700 value, 20 properties per turn. He just also has 20 properties. This is an even game now, folks. It's an even game. And that is a dangerous place to be in. That's a dangerous place to be in for this late in the game. You don't really want the game to be even. You want to be winning. Because it's day 24, so now somebody has to capture a property. But who is going to be the first one to capture a property? This is the big question. This is the question on everybody's mind. Right now, it would appear like New is making good effort. He is making a good effort at grabbing some properties. Now, being ahead in unit count definitely plays a huge advantage in the late game when you're trying to cap properties because you just have so many more units that can be used as blockers. And it is now day 25. D just 16 units on the field. He's going to make the best use of them. He's going to be attacking. He's going to be interrupting, folks. This man cannot be stopped. He's not going to be stopped by having less units. He is going to continue pushing forward and attacking as many units as he possibly can, blocking with the infantry that he has available. It's day 26. New could potentially bust out that power, and he does. He pops the power, and these medium tanks just keep moving forward, getting meals. Oh my god, and the little tank destroys the classy boy at 3 HP, and now he's threatening a cap on more properties. D just he doesn't have anything available to interrupt the capture by the looks of it. Oh wait, no, he does. He's got one tank available, and it's got to move in. It's got to take the shot. But he might lose this property right here. This one, it's 2 days. 2 days and he loses that property. He's going to have to cap something else. Like, something else on this field needs to get capped. What is it going to be? What is it going to be? More infantry on the field. It is day 27. Oh, New is going to clear another classy boy. The other classy boy. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. Oh, ah! New is just moving up here. He is just clearing. He's clearing everything on the map. Now, unless... Oh, D just is 59,000 battle funds to get a power with only 5,200 charge. Maybe with a power, there is a possibility of being able to clear this this infantry or at least take it down to 1. But then there's this infantry over here capping, this infantry over here capping. I don't think there's much. I don't think there's much that our good friend D just is going to be able to do in this situation. Unfortunately, he's at his wit's end for this one. A new 1-2-3-4 is the winner today. He is the winner. But what an absolutely wild game. What a wild game. This was a well-played battle between two very strong players. Now, like, look at this situation over here. Like, where was it? 9-5. Yeah, like 8-4. Like, from this situation onward, Deegis is fighting uphill. Like, it's just an uphill battle the entire way. And you know what? He held together so well. But just in the long run, you know, being behind by that much, New was just able to just smother him over time, folks. But well played. Well played indeed. And hopefully you all enjoyed that one. Like I said, that one was recommended by quite a few people. And I can see why. It was a very classic game. And I do enjoy very, very classic games. If you all have games that you would like to submit to me, you can find me on the Advanced Woods by Web Discord or join my Discord. Link in the description below where you can send me games and chat. And we'll have a good time. Until next time, though, folks, take care of yourself. And bye-bye for now.